Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm here to do a monthly overview. And this month we're going to do pick a card, okay? I'll make sure I put the timestamps underneath. And while I'm pointing, hit that subscribe button. So you guys, the month of February, oh my gosh. This is going quick already. So let's see what the vibration is for this month. Now, the three choices is 1, the air guardian, excuse me. So if you're feeling the vibration of the air guardian, pick number 1. And the air guardian is shift your perceptions, how you see things, if you're feeling that this month. Number 2, or the second, is sage. Be devoted and committed. So if you're feeling sage, pick number 2. And if you're feeling like the peacekeeper, pick number 3. Let go of the need to be right. 1, 2, or 3. So guys, let's see what the vibration is for this month of February. If you picked, let's do it like this. If you picked the air guardian, let me do it like this, and this way you'll be able to see the cards that got pulled. So I picked 4 cards. I picked up the 9 of Fire, the King of Chalices, the Solar Chakra, a Miracle, and the Ginkgo Tree, Joy. So what is all this saying in relationship to this air guardian? But let's look at this air guardian for a moment here. Now, this is an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. Change the way you think and you'll change your whole reality, right? Shift your perceptions. Shifting your perception. Sometimes the mind can play games and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. So if you're being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at this moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with your reality. So shifting your perception. So I look at this 9 of Fire here. This is, 9 is maturing, okay? So this 9 of Fire, this is about healing and resting. You see, he's like in a meditative state. He's just trying to calm that fire. And while he's trying to calm the fire, there's a sense of self-protection. And in this meditative state, he is just trying to heal. But in this meditative state, this state of laying here, you think maybe he's going to give up. But I want to encourage and say, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. This is about resting, healing, and just take a moment to self-protect. Take a moment and calm the fire. See, 9 is a mature, so you're getting, the thing is you can't quit now because you're almost there. Regardless of what's going on around you, if you got to this point where you just feel like giving up, that's a sign that you're almost there. So also be mindful who has your back at this moment. Who really has your back. And then with that, this King of Chalices. This King of Chalices is, he realizes his goals. He's fair. He's a warrior. And not to say warriors don't get tired, but warriors do have to shift their perception so that they can focus. So this is about being wise right here. And this is a good thing, calming the fire, or just taking a moment, because it's like the fire, look at it, it's even in the background. Even though this is a chalice, this is water, emotion, and sometimes that emotion is boiling, but the king knows how to harness all of those things. He knows how to harness his emotions because he's wise, he's strong, and he's in addition to all that, this is calling you, this is basically saying, if you're going to change your perceptions, rest your fire. Here, right here, is to let you know that you are wise, you are strong, and just to calm your emotions so that you can realize your goal. And this is not letting go of that inner warrior. Now, the chakra card I pulled is miracle. But they say I think this is wonderful, because what is it? Don't stop before the miracle happens. This is that solar plex chakra. This is the sun. This is the fire. This is your creative intellect. This is telling you the brightest of your thoughts resides in the sun. So when the energy of the sun awaits, you instinctively know what is authentic and what is true. So in this state of resting the fire, resting the sun, your emotions are coming into balance here. That inner warrior is rising even in this state of rest. This is all fire. And it is boiling here with the king. But the king knows how to control all his emotions. And this is encouraging you. Don't stop before the miracle happens. So if you have to shift anything or how you see things, reevaluate your situation, because this is what this is. Reevaluate. Take a look at your situation from another perspective. And get your emotions in check so that when you step forward, the warrior within is stepping forward. But he's also stepping forward so that you can control. When he steps forward, since this is air, you've got the fire under control. You got your emotions under control. And so with that, this air is intellect. It's like bringing everything into balance here. So when you step forward, you know this air element is all about your thoughts, your thinking, and everything that's been happening in the mind. And so your angels can overcome any negative thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past or anything like that. But also, this is an opportunity. You have an opportunity. Opportunities are coming towards you because you didn't get to this far that you feel like giving up before the miracle happens. So you can't. So opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. If you're ready to do that internal work, Don't stop before the miracle happens. And with this tree, the ginkgo tree, treasures that arrive like gifts from heaven may be of spirit or of earth. Joy. Just shift your perspective. Harness all your emotions. Bring yourself back into line. In fact, maybe you can go out and rest in the sun. Miracles happen when you least expect it. Miracles happen when you shift your perspective. Miracles happen when you just calm the fire. You see this lion here? This lion is calm. But you can see the storms in the background. In spite of what is going on. And this is water emotion. I like the way it's depicted here. Well, even though this is water emotion, you see that fire stirring. Calm. Gathering your thoughts. Gathering getting your composure. Because this is a very compassionate person. Wise and strong. You're being encouraged here to hold on to your strength, hold on to your fire, harness your emotions. And in doing all that, you can shift your perspective because you're almost there. Miracles happen when you least expect it. So I think that was pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. Shift your perspective. Okay, so if you pick number 2, give me a moment. I'm writing down the timestamp so I know to put it. So if you pick number 2, it's sage. Be devoted and committed. Now that's a wise person right there. You could tell. He's very sage. He's like, I've been through some stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to be moved, right? But be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. Devotion is powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body but also a soul. And you need to continue growing and expanding. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day also. Wow. This card is also about observation and becoming more aware of who you are and of all your inner workings, because that awareness can bring more clarity to your decisions. So what did I pull? Ooh. Osala. This is Obatala. We got the High Priestess. We got the Crown Chakra, your instinct. And we have the Elm Tree, faith. So, what is all this saying here? Sage. You know, he's wise. He's wise. He's lived through some stuff. And he understands going the distance, going back and forth. He understands. And this is interesting that we have Obatala. Obatala is an Orisha of the white cloth, of the mind. And here, let's see. Let's regroup here. Okay. Here he's depicted as the older ancestral Obatala and the younger Obatala, and bringing the old and the new together, more or less, or your strength and your purity. This is also, it's almost like I won't say no, I don't want to say yin and yang. It's combining all your life experiences, reflecting back on when you were young, and when you're young, reflecting back on the stories your ancestors told you. Because this is a sense, a manifestation card. Obatala here, he is the bearer of peace. He's a wise, fair judge. He's more like a parental archetype, like that wise parent, or maybe the grandparent. Wise, sage. Wise and sage. Isn't that something? So what else do we have here? Let me just say, looking at this, maybe talk to some older people if you're feeling some type of way. Maybe talk to someone with some maturity that can share some of their experiences with you. We also have the High Priestess here. Now, she's the keeper of secrets. She's the visionary. And it's like here, it's like the broom sweeps clean. This is what I when I look at this, I think she's sweeping. This is like stirring things up to really look at your options. What are your options? But she's doing this with a sense of calm. Even though it looks like look like the clouds are stirring, she's calmly just clearing things as she is being patient and taking the time to investigate and see. This is also pulling this. This may be, if you're that type of person that's like into shadow work, maybe you could tap into that. But the thing is about being honest about any challenge, and this is about working on yourself, and really look at what motivates you. What motivates you? And when you look at Osala here, this is the older version and the younger version. This is the coming together of your complete self. Now you can look at your life from in the past, what you have been through, and in doing so, pulling on this energy of the High Priestess and be able to look with clear vision. Look deeper, investigate any options that are in front of you at this time. Look at any options that would basically help you to go or move towards your goal. Look at any option that has been put before you, but doing so in an honest, clear way. Sage. This is about kind of getting real with yourself. Yeah, this is kind of getting real with yourself. What is yourself telling you at this particular time? Being devoted is powerful, and being willing to go the whole road and back again. As she's sweeping, she's preparing. She's preparing to become a great, insightful teacher to her peers. It guides you, it notes you, as you're making notes. As they say, the broom sweeps clean. Observing, being more aware of who you are. You are a combination or a culmination of all your life experiences. Where have you come to get to this point that'll allow you to see things more clearly? And we got the crown chakra here. The crown chakra is your mind. Isn't that interesting? It's like free your mind. What are your instincts telling you? This is about being enlightened, being conscious, being on purpose, tapping into that sage wisdom. And what sense of spirituality? Expansiveness. Your instincts. This is basically step up, step into the light, and let go of all senses. Pure instinct, because you have enough life experiences to look back and be able to see with clear vision exactly what's going on, and know that there's a sense of freedom that's awaiting you. Your inner wisdom is coming to you. Follow your instinct. And if you follow your instinct, what we got here is faith. The elm tree. Good seeds are sown, bringing the hope of success in accomplishment of growth. Faith. Looking at your life, everything you have experienced has taught you to look with a certain amount of vision, and being devoted to your goal. Be devoted to your life path, and being able to pull together all your life experiences. Take your time, observe. If that means sweeping some stuff around, so that to clear your vision before you make a decision. And once you make that decision, it's going to be based on your instinct and your faith, because this is what you have learned through all this time. And through all this time, for you to be at this particular point, because you never stop learning, you never stop growing. And this is why sometimes you gotta sweep some things around, because of so many experiences, good, bad, or indifferent. However, whatever path you choose is going to be based on your instinct and faith, because that's what's going to bring success, accomplishment, and growth. Taking a sage approach to this month of February. Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So if you pick number 3, the Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right, keeping the peace. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right, rather than trying to prove your point. Save your energy for what's important. The Peacekeeper is a wise Native American woman who has been influenced by the white buffalo woman. She holds a peace pipe, which is an emblem of surrendering the need to fight, offering harmony instead. She is a soul who knows what it's like to feel under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and what is right. Her medicine helps to take the higher road in every situation, even if you're under pressure to make a quick decision. So you may be feeling on edge right now, pulling this peacekeeper. You may be feeling on edge due to a certain situation because of that warrior that's within, that wants to rise up and prove your point and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There's much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This is using your intuition. Now, what did I pick here? We got the fairies and sifts, the sun, and we have completion, and we got the maple tree acclaim. So, let's see what this is about. Now, the fairies and sifts. Let's see, the fairies and sifts. The fairies and sifts, this is about your mental functions, your intuition and hypersensitivity. So you're being called to be a peacemaker, but inside it's like that stirring, the stirring of the warrior, because some of the stuff that you see, it's like you really want to rise up, and you may be a little hypersensitive. So there may be a sense of anxiety or that fight. You might want to fight just a little bit, just a little. But be sensitive or sensible. This is encouraging you to be sensible. Because remember, as a child, you think of the fairies. They kind of were protecting you, or those are the fairies you told your secrets to. So this is almost like saying, as like she's floating on this cloud going up, and it's almost like, and you pull the sun, so I think it's interesting the way the light is all around this fairy. This is almost like saying, just give up all that stress, all that stuff, that hypersensitivity, that need to want to fight because you think there's some wrong or injustice, but knowing that, believing, that's the word I'm looking, believing that everything is going to be revealed. So it's like, give it up and like just let that stuff float on a cloud and let it just go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Because we have the sun. The sun illuminates all. The sun enlightens. The sun shines through the bullshit. The sun shines through clarity. It's absolute. The sun coming here, this is a sign. This is really a good saying, be the peacemaker. You know why? Because what you want to fight against is going to be revealed. The sun is coming through. This is really saying you're at the end of a hardship. You're experiencing a breakthrough. So you can be peaceful. Be peaceful in knowing that you gave all that angst to the fairies to send up to the heavens, to send up to your ancestors, your angels, wherever. And now the sun is going to bring clarity to a lot of situations. This is almost a sense of karma. The way this is come lining up right here. This is a sense of karma. And you know what? I think it's interesting because here we got the second chakra here. And there's a sense of completion. Oh man, you know, we got the sun. The sun is warm. The sun is warm. And so this is like the final sunset. Warm and cheerful energy will allow you just to be calm and peaceful because you're at the end. So this is encouraging you to be optimistic. This is encouraging you to be enthusiastic because you've reached a point where it's like you can see the BS, but you choose to be peaceful. You can see all the stuff that's going on around you that you know intuitively, instinctively is not for you. I'm not going to say good or bad. I'll just say not for you. But you're choosing to let go of all that stuff and just be peaceful. Oh, that's beautiful. Because if you choose to be peaceful, honey days that dreams are made of, sweeten all that is to follow. Acclaim, the maple tree. That need to be peaceful. This is also in order to give up all of the emotions, all the frustration, anger, anxiety, in order to give all of that up, you have to have a sense of gratitude to be able to see. You can see because the light has been shown. The light has illuminated. If you're dealing with people, places, and things, relationships, everything has been illuminated. You know what you're dealing with. So you can end the fight and choose to be peaceful in any situation that you find yourself in. Because really, this right here is about emotions. You're choosing to keep your emotions at bay. This chakra here is your how you feel about yourself. And you're choosing to be peaceful because you're not going to allow anything outside yourself to shake you from your destiny, shake you from your tree, shake you from wherever you at, because whatever's going on around you, you're choosing to be peaceful. You're making a choice here. You're making a choice to not feel on edge anymore. Because the sun is shining and illuminating all the characters in the play. You're choosing to calm that warrior within because you're being reminded of what good is going to come because the sun is going to illuminate everything. So this will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within, and the intuition will lead you towards any healing of a whole situation, along with any wounds that have been inflicted on you, any wounds that have been inflicted, and you're going to choose peace because you know it's your calling. This is about following This is following your path. And the reason I like this sun, this is very humble. This is humble. There's a sense of humility here. Because this is saying, I know where my blessings come. The sun, Ra, the sun, the giver of life. The sun. So, I don't have to be bothered. I choose not to be bothered. I'm choosing to be peaceful within because I know I'm going to get to the place I need to be. Whew. Well, that was actually quite beautiful. That was quite beautiful. So I don't know what you picked, but whatever you picked, hit that button down there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please feel free to leave a comment below. And give me a thumbs up. And happy February. This is Sister Omi. Peace.